Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is MightyHigh, and in this video we are going to create a small little obstacle course using primarily flying machines and also some other redstone stuff, I think. So this is going to be a cool little fun video for you guys, and the inspiration came to me from playing Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. So if you guys aren't young enough to know that, then Google Super Nintendo or Super Mario World and I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah, this is probably showing my age a bit, to be fair with you, but nonetheless. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So before we start, just a quick reminder, if you like these kind of videos then please click the like button because it helps out the channel a lot, and also if you really liked it then click subscribe and ding that bell for further uploads. So with that said, let's get on with it. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so to start off with I'll show you the concept of the whole obstacle course, and the concept is basically using flying machines. So here we've got a flying machine going up and down, and also we can build flying machines going left and right, which you've probably seen in a few of my videos now. But this is the one going up and down, and as you can see it just continually goes up and down. So there is an off switch for it, so it does stop eventually. But yeah, you can also use this as an elevator design as well, so I might go into that in a future video, to be fair with you, because elevators are always handy. But for now, this is the concept for our kind of obstacle course, but I will be adding other stuff. So why don't we pick a space to build this and start with a few flying machines. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so we've got our first flying machine in now, and I had to kind of move this kind of like standing platform to the side because it would interfere with these two observers otherwise on the flying machine. So if I get rid of this redstone block here, you can see that it actually is a platform that you can just stay on if you're careful enough. Anyway, this is quite challenging sometimes. You kind of have to walk with it. You can't just stay on it because you die, because you drop. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little thing actually. I quite like that. So I've been tinkering around with trying to figure out a stop and start system for this. So at the beginning obviously you'd want to start the whole thing, so we need a button or a lever or something to start this, but then when you finish it, like say like over here, we also need a stop counter as well, so everything stops, which is kind of going to be a challenge for me, but I'm sure we can figure it out. But we've got this sorted now, and as you saw earlier, it's quite a challenge to actually stay on this, especially going left and right. It's not so bad going up and down because you basically just need to stay on there. So let's see if we can actually do this. Like, yeah, it's still quite a challenge, and then you fall off because it goes directly back. So we need to jump at that point and then see how many blocks we can jump. So yeah, let's try and figure this for now and I'll get back to you guys. Alright ladies and gentlemen, I think I've got a decent distance away now, so this is about 3 blocks away from there. So hopefully this will be a challenge but not stupidly hard either. So let's just see if this works, because you've kind of got to jump at the right time, otherwise that happens. So let's try that again. Yeah, this is quite hard, I'm not gonna lie. And now, oh, it needs to be a block, or let's try that then. Right, so we're coming up again and jump. Yeah, we made it just. So I think that's pretty decent, and this is about 2 blocks away from the platform, I think. Yeah, 1, 2. So that's about a decent distance, and you might as well give us a few blocks leeway just in case we jump too far off. I think it's only fair because this is quite a challenge. I really wasn't expecting this to be as challenging as it was, but there you go. So this is pretty cool now. So what we could do is have like arrows or signs or something like that, showing what direction to go. So we could just use terracotta, to be fair. So the pink terracotta, oh, it's magenta even. The magenta terracotta block has arrows on it, so we could just use these, indicating where to go next. So if we just place one here, I know it may not make sense to everyone, but then there's an arrow pointing right. So if we just cover this up like that, just so that all the other arrows aren't showing, then it can indicate that we need to go this way. So the next obstacle can be here somewhere, I reckon. So let's build a few more of these flying machines going up and down and left and right, and then we can figure out what else we can put in this obstacle course. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I've built 3 flying machines now. 2 are going left and right and 1 is going up. So here's the first one which we've seen, which is stuck because of that redstone block there. So that's the first one, and that will just keep going backwards and forwards until you power one side or the other. Then we've got this one which is going up and down, which is here. So if we just flip that lever, there it goes down and then come back up. And I'm using red wool as the like slime block panels, and yeah, because it's powered there, it's just going to stay there. Then we've got this one over here as well, so let's just flick that one on and that will go backwards and forwards as well. So this is a good start. So I think it's going to be quite challenging just with these 3, to be honest with you. But the next thing is to actually get some kind of on and off switch for these guys. So I'm using redstone blocks and a piston here at the moment. So I just need to try and figure out a way how to activate these all at roughly the same time. So it's probably just a case of running redstone to each of these pistons, but there might be another way of doing it. So I'll see what I can do and then show you guys about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got the on and off switch for all 3 of these flying machines now, and they're all linking into one single switch, which is this guy right here. So all it does is it leads into a sticky piston with a redstone block here, which is leading into the same but powered differently. So here we're using this redstone block to power this piston, but we're also using it to power this repeater as well, which has a redstone torch tower. So this redstone torch tower powers and depowers this piston, and then we're using the same trick on the other side to power the other piston, which I thought was a pretty clever little thing. And it's the first time I've actually used something like this, to be fair, because redstone torches always got me for some reason, but I think I'm starting to understand them now. As I say, I'm not the best at redstone, but I do make do and do like making these kind of contraptions. Even if they're not like the most compact, it's still quite fun for me. So this is a working concept of some kind of flying machine course. So if we flick this, obviously you can add loads more flying machines if you want, and then we can bring it on to other different sections as well. So let's have a little go at this when it comes back and see how well we do, because as we know, these are quite difficult and so are the other ones. So this isn't too bad yet. We've got to be careful. Run, jump, yep, good. So now we've got to wait for that to come up and down. So hopefully we don't crush ourselves. So we're on it now. That's good. So now it's the top one now. So if we... Oh, it doesn't give you much time to jump at all, does it? Oh, let's try this time, hey. And are we going to get it? Oh, we're not. Okay. Third time lucky, guys. Third time lucky. This is quite a challenge. Now, yes. And then we jump that. And then I haven't really got a platform for this, but yeah, you get the point. And the idea of this being under here is so if you fall off this and fail, you might just about have enough time to land on this platform, but that means you have to do it over again, and you risk wasting a bit more time. So I'm pretty happy about this. So I'll see what else we can build from this, I guess. Alright, so we've got another obstacle now, and I'm not entirely sure what to call this. Probably the Crusher or something like that. So we've actually linked it to our main switch as well. So let's switch it on and see what happens, shall we? So yeah, basically we've got this kind of thing going on, and I'm basically just using block updates and observers for this. Which is pretty cool, and it's pretty fast as well. I did do it faster, but you can't really run through it if it's any faster. So let's just demonstrate. The idea is to actually run through it before that happens. So let's try it again. And now go on, run, jump, run. Yeah, something like that anyway. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little thing. So if you get stuck like this, I would imagine that the rule is that you have to start again from here and then go on your way. I could do something like it killing you, but I think that's just a bit harsh, to be fair. So I quite like this obstacle, plus it's got all the others. So yeah, I think there's just one more thing to do, and that's an end kind of thing. So what would be cool is if we loop this around so we can hit this switch again to switch it all off. So I'm not entirely sure what we can do there, but I'm sure we can do something downwards and then here, and then we can have like a door opening the place up or something maybe. So let's see if we can figure something out, and I'll show you guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got our last obstacle in now, and this is like a down spiral stairs. It's basically the same concept as this like running crushing platform. So yeah, basically what happens is when we turn this on, the pistons go backwards and forwards, making it pretty difficult to get down there. It's not really hard, because if you just stay on this, eventually you will get down there. But if you wanted to make it a challenge, you could just try your best to go down here like this, because it is like a weird spiral staircase, and then this is pretty much the finish. So then you just switch it off from here. So let's start this and see if we can actually do it, shall we? Actually, let's switch on to show you first, hey. So this is what it looks like when it's on. It's basically just flipping these platforms backwards and forth, which is pretty cool actually. Even when I'm in here, like, it's pretty difficult to actually do anything. Like, see, like bits like that really do slow you down. So it's a pretty cool concept, but once you're on the ground, it's not really that hard to get out. You might have to wait a few seconds for that to change, but yeah, I quite like this. It's pretty cool. So yeah, let's see if we can do this from here, hey. So let's wait for this to come back. Hopefully we can anyway. I mean, this is quite difficult, surprisingly. I thought it was going to be easier than this, but no. So we've got to jump now, so we're on here. Now we've got this flying machine to go. This is an easier one than the other ones. So we just need to jump onto this block now. Yep, good. Now we need to jump onto here before we die. Oh, what is going on? Okay, that was a fail. Alright, so we're in survival now. So let's try this in survival so we can't fly and cheat. Or, yeah. Ah! Damn it. This is not easy. Oh, I have to wait for it to come back now. Many hours later. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. There we go. There we go. We're on the first one at last. Oh, I just dropped. This is going to take a while. It's making me think I should go into the replay mod and try it then. I might actually do that. Let's see if we can do it first. Oh, no. Okay, let's go into the replay mod and see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I certainly got a good taste on how hard this actually is, because it's not only hard, it's deadly as well, especially if you fall from the top and you haven't got feather falling or anything. As you saw in that time lapse, I died a few times, failed quite a few more times. I lost count how many times I actually fell off either the bottom or the top one. So yeah, it's a really good challenge, I think, and I'm really happy about this as well. So if you guys want to build anything like this, then you are more than welcome to. So thank you very much for watching. My name is MightyHigh. If you like this video, then please click the like button, and if you really liked it, then click the subscribe button and ding that bell for further uploads. I've been MightyHigh, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.